SMC check, OK.
I will begin here in a bit. Just getting the last few charts here, and we're all loaded to make sure I'm loading up at the right gate. Alright, so we got our plane loaded, we got our charts ready to go here, and we got the Salt Lake City approach, Salt Lake City Center, 2 centers on, and then we got 1 tower, and hopefully somebody will be popping on here for Salt Lake City as well. I believe this is a preparation for their Friday night op, which is tomorrow, and something I'm going to try to attend if I'm not busy on Friday. So this is also going to be preparation for us as well. We're going to be doing this flight to Portland, Oregon. However, there is no towers on at the moment for Portland, but that may change. From the looks of it, we got just myself and a Delta Airlines here, so where he loading it, there he is over there. Alright, so we got our checklist, we got everything, and we also have to make sure, because I did update my AirAct cycle, so let's actually hope and make sure that that actually updated. So we're going to do the basics here. We're going to get power to the airplane. Got our ground power on, and let's see if we have the latest AirAct cycle. No, we do not. But as long as we have the route that we're flying today, we should be fine. So we're going to go ahead and get our flight plan filed here. So we're going to be on the Twin Falls departure, and then Hood 3 arrival. So we're going to change. So KSLC, which is Salt Lake City, KPDX, which is Portland, and our alternate airport will choose Seattle. Flight level, let's see what they have flight level in the Flight Aware here. They have scheduled 40,000 feet. We're not going to go 40,000 feet. We're going to go for flight level 340. We'll just leave it at that. Target airspeed, or true airspeed, will be 480. Departure time, we'll try to set off at 100 hours, Zulu. So we're going to set that. The flight time is going to be roughly 1 hour and 25 minutes. We'll just leave this at the fuel for 2 hours and 30. That's fine. And basically that's all we have to do for this. So we're going to go and send that in. That'll go straight to the ATC. So what we're going to do is pull these seats forward here, because I don't like them to sit back like that. It annoys me. Park and brake is on, left fuel control cut off, right fuel control cut off. We're going to load the fuel, so I'm going to go to a fuel planner real fast on my second monitor here, and going to get the fuel that we need. So let's go fuel planner. We're going to set the aircraft type to Boeing 737-800, as that's what we are flying. We're going to go origin, KSLC, to KPDX. Get the planner, and it says we are to carry 16,000 pounds. We're going to translate that over to kilograms. See if that's what this plane loads in. And I do not know how to translate it myself, so I'm going to look for not translate it, but convert it using the Google search method. So if we enter that there, it should give us how many kilograms. So we need 7,692, so we'll end up translating 7.6 in the computer. So we'll go ahead and look up here. We'll go to make fuel request. We'll go to enter in 7,692. 692. We'll do the same down here, 7,692. And we'll go ahead and go to quick fuel, and it should load us in right here to 7.6. And it'll load in just our left and right tanks. Alright, so now that we got that, for some reason our AirAct cycle has not been updated, but we will check to make sure if this flight plan does not work, or if the waypoints are out of date, we may not actually fly. I'm not sure. We may fly a different route, but I guess we'll find out and see. So we're gonna go to pause in it, and once we're at pause in it, go to a better camera here. We're gonna enter our reference airport, which is KSLC for Salt Lake City. Wait for that to load up. So we do that, we're gonna go route. We're gonna enter in KPDX for Portland. Today we are flying under the Alaska call sign, so Alaska 3852, which is my virtual airline call sign. So we're going to enter that there. We're going to activate, we're going to execute. Then we're going to go to departures and arrivals. We're going to go to departures for KSLC, and we're going to get the ATIS here in a bit. But first of all, I just want to see. So if we stay 3-4 left, let's make sure that Twin Falls is on here, and yes, it is. So we might be able, we actually will be able to fly this flight. So let's go clear. Oh, nope. I'm going to delete that. And if we go to the previous page, no, we delete. Okay, let's go back into here. There we go. Alright, so we are going to listen to the ATIS, so I'm going to cut the music here. I'm going to tune into the KSLC. Perfect time for that music to end. So we're going to tune into the KSLC ATIS was 124.750. We'll go ahead and get my pen out. I'm going to get the ATIS written down here, or prepare for it to be written down, and we'll go ahead and put that in.
Salt Lake City INTL information.
EADT in effect. We're going to go sound. Let's just try to turn this off. Okay, it's probably not going to do anything, but...
Salt Lake City INTL information Lima.
000
Zulu weather. Wind 320 at 8. Visibility more than 10.
2,300 scattered.
Sky conditions
Feeling
2,300.
I can't really understand the true ATIS, so we're going to go here, we're going to go sound, and we're just going to cut the sound. And then we're just going to listen into the... Here.
2.11. Altimeter 2978. Simultaneous approach is in use. ILS runway 34 left, runway 34 right, or visual approach in use. Notices to airmen. Runway 35 closed. Taxiway Hotel closed between Taxiway Hotel 11 and Taxiway Hotel 13. Taxiway Papa closed between runway 35 and runway 32. Taxiway Quebec closed between runway 14 and runway 17. Taxiway Hotel 12 closed. Taxiway Kilo 4, Kilo 5, Kilo 6, Kilo 7, Kilo 8, November, Romeo closed. Bird activity. Hazardous weather for SLC area. When EADT in effect. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Foxtrot. Salt Lake City International Airport ATIS information Foxtrot. 2336 Zulu. 1330 at 14. Visibility 10. 2,300 scattered. Ceiling 3,300 broken. 8,000 broken. 20,000 broken. Temperature 14. 2.11. Altimeter 278. Simultaneous approach is in use. ILS runway 34 left, runway 34 right, or visual approach in use. Notices to airmen. Runway 35 closed. Taxiway Hotel closed between Taxiway Hotel 11 and Taxiway Hotel 13. Taxiway Papa closed.
It doesn't say departing runways. I'm assuming it's 3-4 left or 3-4 right. Let me check the check this here. So runway 35 is closed. We don't need to worry about that. So most likely we're getting 3-4 left and 3-4 right. Most likely 3-4 right. So we're probably gonna get 3-4 right here. 3-5 is closed. So yeah, most likely we get 3-4 right due to, I believe we're parked in terminal. Okay, so right next to terminal 2 is where we're parked. So I believe we will get runway 34 right. But I do have 3-4 left written down just in case. So now that we got that, we'll just plan for 3-4 right for now. Go over here. Go that out first. We're gonna go 3-4 right. We could change it later. That's fine. We'll go to Twin Falls 3 Twin Falls transition. We'll execute. We'll go departures. We'll go to arrivals, and most likely we're gonna take 28. I believe our approach will probably be 28 left, maybe 28 right. So I'm gonna go and pull up the Portland ground. Got flip it here. So we got Or did I say 3-4? I meant 2-8. So 2-8 right will probably end up taking. So we'll file for 2-8 right for now, and then again we can always change it. So ILS 2-8 right. Got the Hood 3 departure, and we got the Jotba transition, which is perfect. So we can fly. So we can fly this this entire flight, which is good. So we're going to execute on that, and we'll go ahead and get rid of that for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back up here. Now we executed that, our plan. We'll go and hit that to remove that out of our screen. We're going to go over here to plan mode, and we're going to make sure that our route is good to go. Actually, you know what? Let's go and fix the discontinuities here, which looks like they're all fixed. Yep. So I'm going to execute on that to fix that. Go back here to page 1, and we'll follow through all the way. So we got our first waypoint, the runway, then we got RNAV to Shoals. We got Gior, Boint, Seagull. We got the flight. And then we got our approach. So we're going to have to zoom in for this because I can't really see much. So if we go next step, so Reedy, we got, I don't know how to pronounce that, I don't know what that one's called, and Amzi, Soluk, and we got runway 28 right. So that seems pretty good to me. I'm pretty sure if the tower gets on, we'll probably have him vector us in or something like that. But so far it looks good. We'll definitely be taking 28 right due to our route, the way that, because we can't go 28 left if we're going to take this loop here. We can't cut across possibly oncoming traffic that's into 28 left or out of 28 left. So we'll stick with 28 right for now, and I'd say we're happy with that. Let's zoom all the way out to make sure. Yep, that's perfect. So 28 right will most likely be the plan we're gonna have tonight. So we're gonna go to map here, and let's see. We got our FMC. We can still got to program some things. So let's go back in here. We got our route set. We just need to get our flight level and everything. So we'll go for flight level 340. We'll enter that in there. We got to set our zero fuel weight by hitting that. Reserves, we're going to have 0 reserves, so we're going to leave that blank. 45, always put in the cost index. I know there's a website out there to get that, but for now, well, I've always put 45 in and nothing happens. So we'll go to N1 limit. 13 degrees is the, or 13 degrees Celsius is the temperature here. We'll go to takeoff, and we'll go flap set to 5 degrees, and we'll set it in the VREF speeds. We'll go over here to the, go back here real fast. Okay, so go back here to the init reference page, and then we'll go legs, and we'll make sure that's all entered in, which it is. We go to legs. Actually, let's get our, before we do this, let's go and set our trim here. So we got a trim of 4.75, so let's go and set that real fast here. So 4.75, that looks about 4.75 to me. Will be good. And we got our fuel loaded, got our FMC programmed, got our pack off, and we got that on, so we go and skip this one here. Ignore that. Go and skip the, was that the FMC? Yes, it was. Alright, so we go to position light up here. We just set that to steady for now. We're going to set our logo light to, we'll set that to auto. Going to set the cabin utilities on, so both cabin utilities and repass seat or IFE pass seat. Fire extinguisher, fire detection. I don't really need to worry about that. That's down here. It's already set up for us, as I'm familiar with that. We go to force forward fuel pump on, and then we'll go ahead and start the APU. It'll take a few seconds for the APU to start up, so we'll go and wait for that to start up. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and load up our departure, just so we get familiar with it. So we're going to be departing out of 34 right. So yep, we're going to RNAV to Shoals. First, we're going to go out to the first waypoint, which is already marked here on our legs here, which is 4727. That matches up with this. Perfect, 4727. That's a 4727. We're going RNAV direct to Shoals after we hit that first waypoint. Basically what that does is it helps separates aircraft on the departure, their simultaneous departures going out. At Shoals, we're to expect 230 knots, but however that can be changed. The tower can say ignore flight restriction. Alright, APU started, we'll go up here and we'll go and start the APU generator buses. Make sure both of them, make sure the light doesn't come back on. Once we have that, we can go and turn on our APU bleed over here, and the dual bleed will come on. Go and go over to the next page. Emergency lights are already armed. Emergency exit lights are guarded. Fasten seatbelt will be set to auto. We'll set no smoking to on. We'll go ahead and do all 4 of the window heats. So we got the windows heats. We can go ahead and set the get ready to set up the air conditioning. Go and set those to auto. We go and set the left and right recirc fan. Go and set left and right pack to auto. Go and turn the isolation valve to open and make sure that these APU bleeds are on as well. Once we're done with that, we go to the next page. Actually, you know what? Now that we got APU, we can go and set that off so we can disconnect ground power. Then go to the next page. We set flight altitude, which is going to be planned for, whoops, not 640, 340. And then our landing altitude, Portland, is at, so the way we find that, go over here to the Portland ground, and we just see our elevation that we're landing on. So field elevation is 31, so we just type in 0031, it'll set back to 0. It's the closest, but that's fine. Logo, wing, and wheel lights, we'll go and set the wheel lights on, wheel well lights to on for now. We don't need to worry about wing lights right now. Auto brake, we're going to go down here to the center console, and we're going to set the auto brake to RTO. We're going to reset the fuel flow. And then once we got that, basically radios. Radios are ready and working, so we're going to go ahead and set our radio to the Salt Lake City Towers 118.3. 118.3. We'll go and switch over to that in a bit. Transponder is set on standby, so that's good. Lights. We could check lights if we go up here to test it. Just make sure that all of our warnings, all of our lights, everything is working, which it looks like they are. But usually I don't really check this, but and you can for realism. But other than that, we'll just change it back down. And then altimeter, where altimeter was 2978, so we'll go and set that now. The 2978. 879. There we go. 2978. We'll go into the next page and we'll set up our auto throttles here. We're going to arm the auto throttle. We're going to set this to 210. We're going to set the heading to the runway heading, which is 340 roughly. We're going to get the exact heading for that actually. So let's go over here, go to KSLC ground, get the exact heading. So 343 is what the exact heading of that is. So 343 should match up. Waypoint does. Alright, we'll go and turn on LNAV. We'll go and set the altitude. Most likely we're going to get initial altitude of 5,000. We'll be out of there. And we're going to set the vertical speed to 2,000. And then we got that set up. So now we basically just make sure we get our clearance here. So now the plane is ready. I'll make sure the throttle is set to idle. It is. Flaps are up. Everything's good. So we're going to switch over to the tower frequency. We'll monitor for a bit, just make sure that he's not busy. I'm going to pull up VATSpy here on my other monitor. We got 4 people now here at Salt Lake City. Portland is still offline, so that's fine. Perfectly fine. Information Juliet. Information Juliet wins unknown. Departing runways. Oh, okay. So departing runways is 10 left and 10 right. So. Okay, I guess that's changed. We'll call up for the clearance just to make sure, but go taxi and runway. So we'll make sure. We'll just stick with 3-4 right just in case. But other than that, that's from what I got from the ATIS was 3-4 left and 3-4 right for approaches, but there was no departure. So we'll make sure that's correct. So. Doesn't seem like there's much traffic, so we'll go ahead and get ready to call up here for our clearance. And make sure something here real fast. So there's 7 people now. Alright, so turn that off. Salt Lake City Tower, good afternoon. Alaska 3852 requesting IFR to Portland.
Alaska 3852, Salt Lake Tower, standby. Delta 1366, contact departure, good day.
Approach departure, we'll see you, good day.
Alaska 3852, this will be a full route clearance. Clear Portland Airport, EADT 3 departure, barrel transition, that's Bravo Echo Romeo Yankee Lima. Direct Bravo Lima Delta, direct Nate, that's November Alpha Tango Echo Echo, and then Kefir 3 arrival, that's Kilo Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot Romeo Tree. I can send you a message if you like. Climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0552.
Alright, we're cleared to Portland, and for the route, I would much appreciate that in chat for us. We're going to climb via the SID and departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0552 or 0553, I believe, for Alaska 3852. Can't put 3, did I put? You say 0552.
Alaska 3852, verify and verify squawk 0552.
Alright, correction, squawk 0552 for Alaska 3852. I think I actually wrote down a 3 there, but 0552. And I believe he's going to put our route in the chat for us, because apparently that one is going to go down tonight. We'll wait for him to give us our route. There we go. So Edith. Write this down. Edith.
Alaska 3852, stand by for a new route clearance. I accidentally gave you the wrong one.
Not a problem for Alaska 3852. So, give us the wrong one, that's fine. It happens.
Tower, this is Speedbird 1224 requesting sound check.
Speedbird 1224, Salt Lake Tower, I read you 5x5.
Wilco, Speedbird 1224.
Alaska 3852, my apologies. Your initial route was actually correct. I copied the wrong one down.
Okay, not a problem. And just to verify, it's the Twin Falls 3 departure, correct? For Alaska 382?
Yeah, Twin Falls 3 departure, Twin Falls, and it's filed, climb via SID.
Alright, we'll do just that. Twin Falls 3 departure, Twin Falls transition, then it's filed for Alaska 3852. Thank you. Alright, so our route was correct. I think everybody just got confused. That's fine. So that's correct. So our route is good. We'll keep that.
Salt Lake Tower, National Cargo 364 Heavy is a Boeing 747-400 BCF requesting clearance to McCarran International, KLOS. We have information. Foxtrot, good day, sir.
Yeah.
National Cargo 364, Salt Lake Tower, standby.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and fuel pumps. Make sure, what taxiway are we going on to, so. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure we're at next to... Yes, we are. Okay, right where I expect us to be. Right. So we're going to be...
National Cargo 364, cleared to Las Vegas
out.
Airport, needed 3 departure.
Okay, we don't have to... We probably don't have to ask for clearance.
Bill for transition that is filed. Climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0516.
Probably will just be safe though.
EADT departure, climb via the SID. Departure will be on 124.300, squawk 0510, National Cargo 364 Heavy. National Cargo 364 Heavy, verify squawk 0516. There's either a 0 or a 6, correcting squawk to 0516, National Cargo 364 Heavy.
Okay, so go ahead.
National Cargo 364 Heavy, read back correct.
124.3. Alright, so I'm assuming pushback is our discretion, so we'll go ahead and I don't think this airport doesn't have auto gate, so this gate is going to stay attached to us forever. Anyways, we'll go ahead and turn fuel pumps on. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to turn. We'll actually request pushback here. Assuming, let me see if it says here. Okay.
Speedbird 1224, requesting clearance to Tacoma International.
I should wait for him then.
Speedbird 1224, Salt Lake Tower, standby.
Wait for this guy because I'm gonna ask the controller to see what's the active runway, because it tells me 10 left and 10 right in the chat there, and it tells me something. I'm just gonna follow the ATIS, I guess. Follow the ATIS. Likely what we're gonna be using. And we're gonna wait for the wait for this guy to get his clearance. I don't want to interrupt him or anything like that. Got some pretty good traffic here.
Speedbird 1224, this will be a full route clearance. I can type it to you at the end of it. Clear to Seattle Airport, Twin Falls 3, Twin Falls, Boise, that's Bravo, Oscar, India, Jet 163,
Okay, well, let's go and push out.
Bravo, Kilo Echo, direct, Papa, Delta Tango, Chin
all
2,
for fuel pumps on.
Charlie, Hotel, India, November, Sierra 2. Climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0544.
Their parking brake is released, and it is. Oh, okay. Okay, it does use auto gate. Okay. Then. No. Wait for that to disconnect. See what activity we got while we're waiting for you.
So this is Speedbird 1224. I got your message and the route looks correct. Can I just have you repeat the end of that?
Speedbird 1224, climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 054.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and
departure via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 054, Speedbird 1224.
Head and go to keep push
Speedbird
back.
1224, verify squawk 0544.
Reverse.
Squawk 0544, Speedbird 1224.
Speedbird 1224, read back correct.
And Salt Lake Tower, verifying status 541, push and started at pilot discretion or otherwise.
Push and start is at your discretion.
Yep. Okay, we're right. Okay.
Thank you.
So we're gonna get the engine started, go and turn the packs off.
Salt Lake Tower, National Cargo 364 Heavy. We're just going to double check here that you want us on the Mike Lima Foxtrot transition for the EADT departure. National Cargo 364, that's correct. Alright, thank you very much, Salt Lake Tower, National Cargo 364 Heavy.
Our sound is bugged, uh-oh. Outside is not, but inside is. That sucks. Alright, we'll go and start engine. We'll start left engine now. I can't hear anything.
Salt Lake Tower, Air France 1789, request an IFR destination LAX. We have information, Foxtrot on board.
Air France 1789, Salt Lake Tower, stand by.
Now the engine. That. I'll push right onto the taxi line. Go ahead and hit stop. Plus, we'll go and hit the parking brake. Go up here and go ahead and hit the left and right generators. Here.
Air France 1789 Heavy, cleared to Los Angeles Airport, EADT departure, barrel transition that is filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0576.
Auto, bring that back up, and APU bleed off, and APU come off. We got that, we'll go ahead and...
Salt Lake Tower, we missed the departure. Air France 1781, 89.
And set the...
Air France 1789, EADT departure, barrel transition that is filed via SID.
Set the circuit breakers as well.
EVA transition, EVA departure barrel transition, that is filed, squawk 0576, Air France 1789.
Air France 1789, read back correct.
Salt Lake City Tower, Alaska 3852, requesting taxi.
Alaska 3852, runway 34 right, taxi via Echo Hotel.
Taxi runway 34 right via Echo Hotel for Alaska 3852. Alright, so it was 34 right, we got that. Correct.
And Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 541, we're also ready to taxi.
We'll go ahead and bring up.
Southwest 541, hold short
brakes.
of hotel, then call for taxi.
So Echo
We'll hold short of hotel and then I'll call for taxi. That's not what thanks.
Straightforward. Echo would be here. We'll take a right here. Our flaps are set to 5 degrees, which they are. Flaps are set, flight controls, we already know those work. Taxi light is on, transponder is ready on alt and R squawking Charlie. The left here, we'll get on to Echo Hotel. 34 right.
Salt Lake Tower, did you give me a specific SID departure, Speedbird 1224?
Speedbird 1224, yes. Twin Falls 3 departure, Twin Falls.
Twin Falls 3 departure, thank you very much. Speedbird 1224. Salt Lake City Tower, good evening, Delta 4326 Heavy at Salt Lake City, information Pampa on board, ready to copy IFR clearance to Los Angeles.
Delta 4326 Heavy, Salt Lake Tower, standby.
The hotel is going to be the next turn. Make a right onto hotel.
Delta 4326 Heavy cleared to Los Angeles Airport, EADT 3 departure barrel transition. And as filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 0564.
And squawk 0564 for Delta 4326.
Delta 4326, read back correct.
Should be a southwest that should be departing right behind us. Oh, I think, yeah, there he is right there. Alright. Now we just taxi our way on down here to 34. Right.
And Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 541, we're holding short of hotel, ready taxi.
Southwest 541, follow the Alaska to your right.
We'll follow the Alaska to our right, Southwest 541 next.
So we'll set up on Hotel 2. Jesus, my dog just... So we are coming up to the end of the taxiway.
Tower, National Cargo 364 Heavy, we're on Victor's protocol for good taxi. National Cargo 364 Heavy, runway 34 right, taxi via Victor Hotel. Runway 34 right for departure, then taxi via Victor, then Hotel, National Cargo 364 Heavy.
Got right up here. Hotel 2. Okay, we got both. Yep.
Salt Lake Tower, Frontier 1547, requesting off-hour clearance to Phoenix Sky Harbor as filed.
Frontier 1547, Salt Lake Tower, stand by.
Standing by, Frontier 1547.
The left onto... Don't turn on the lights from strobe to steady. On the wing lights.
Alaska 3852, RNAV to Shoals, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff, wind 330 at 8.
RNAV Shoals, clear for takeoff, runway 34 right, Alaska 3852. So we'll go ahead and we are clear for takeoff.
Frontier 1547, cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, EADT 3 departure, Bryce Canyon transition, Venice Files, climb via SID, departure
Alright,
frequency
identified.
124.3, squawk 0556.
Alright. Going to start
Clear
by
to Phoenix Sky
stabilizing
Harbor
the
via the
engines.
EADT 3 departure, then as filed, departure on 124.3, squawk 0556, Frontier 1547.
40%. Takeoff speed.
Frontier 1547, read back correct.
Cross-checked.
V1, rotate. V2.
Pitch, there we go. Positive rate, gear up. We're going to turn on auto throttle. We'll go and hit. For some reason, this is not working. There we go. No, I don't want to hold.
Alaska 3850, contact departure today.
What a departure for Alaska 3852. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. There we go. Jesus. We're going to bring up flaps 1 and go over to departure, so 124.3. I think I had to go a little bit higher on the Salt Lake City departure, Alaska 3852 with you climbing through 5,000 for 10,000.
Alaska 3852, select departure radar contact, climb 18, flight level 230.
Up to flight level 230 for Alaska 3852. Flight level 230 for us. Continue climbing up to our 1,000. We're going to bring flaps up. We're going to start increasing our speed. 250. We'll go 230. Stick with the charts. Going to open up our departure chart here. Shoals is 230 knots, and after 230, or after we hit shoals, we'll go ahead and clear ourselves up to 250. I think I had to go a little bit higher on the, I think I had to go a little bit higher to activate the vertical speed, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bring the gear and turn that, switch that down to off. Speed brake's already off. Flaps are going to be retracted here shortly once we get up, once we're cleared up to 350. Once we get past shoals, we'll bring them up all the way. Went through some clouds here. The landing lights, we'll turn those off here in a bit. Actually, we're going to turn them off now. We're almost at 10,000, so we're going to turn off the landing lights, turn off the runway, turn
Alaska
off...
3852, connect Flight Center 120.27, have a good night.
Order 120.27 for Alaska 32. Thank you and have a great rest of your night. 120.270. Monitor for a bit.
Alright, over to you, American 13 Cynical. Have a good night, thanks.
Salt Lake City Center, Alaska 3852 with you climbing through 9,000 for flight level 230.
Alaska 3852, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Up to flight level 340 for Alaska 3852. Alright, so, get past shoals here, we'll go up to 250. Go and do that now. I'll bring the flaps up all the way. And we have our lights off. We have landing lights off. Let's make sure they're actually off. Yep. Taxi lights off. Position and strobe. We'll go on, logo is on auto. We'll go and turn off our wing lights. We'll turn off our wheel well lights as well. And about it. Basically all we got. So we'll set our transition. We'll set it to 2992, which is 18,000, which is our transition. So once we get up to 18,000, we'll switch the altimeter to 29902. We'll go up to 284. So we're going to bring that up to 284, and other than that, let's go ahead and open up VATSPY real fast and see what we got. So Seattle Tower and ATIS is online, Portland is still offline, and the Seattle Center, Seattle ARTCC is still offline as well. Unit. Alright, so we're sitting here at 284 knots now, so all we gotta do is sit back and wait until we get to our cruising, and then we get to go, we'll go 0.74 Mach. We get to Twin Falls, we'll be cleared to that. For now, we're sticking at 284. Alright, so, the departure.
Good afternoon, Southwest Salt Lake Center, Southwest 541, with you climbing through 12,300, flight level 230, direct tool.
Southwest 541, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Climb and maintain 350, Southwest 541.
Delta 1889, contact Salt Lake approach 124.3 day.
So, alright, so we got our, let's do some after checks, make sure we got everything. So landing gear is off, landing gear is up and off, gauge autopilot's already engaged and working correctly. VNAV, we don't use VNAV, we just manually climb. I find it better that way and more fun. Speed brake is off, flaps are retracted, and landing lights are off. So we're good on that. And so air conditioner and press, we already got that back to on, so we got the packs back on, we got everything set up over there.
Delta 1366, LA Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
RG column 122, destination 66, we'll see you.
Our SWS, not sure what that means, but okay. Our SWS is off, so I'm guessing it's start switches on up here, I'm not sure. And landing gear up and off, yep. See if it actually does done. No, it does not have it, okay. That is fine. All we gotta do now is just sit back, answer any sort of comms that pop up. Basically just relax. Nothing else really to do. Hopefully Portland comes online soon. Looks like Seattle just got offline. Like Las Vegas is online, and Los Angeles Center, Oakland Center is all offline. Everything in Oakland is offline. Not really a busy day, Vatsim tonight, as much as it was yesterday. Got New York Center online. Got Boston Center online. Got multiple. Got a few towers online at in the New York area. And just to show, I'll drag this on over. So this is what that spy is looking like right now. At least in the US area. Europe area is just like 1 to 2 towers on right now. There's only 27 controllers on, majority of them are in the US. And the, kind of down here, South America and whatnot. The islands. And this is where we're flying to. We see where Alaska 3852 right there. We're flying into Portland. And Seattle Center got offline. Portland Center's not online. Las Vegas is only place online in the Los Angeles area. And yeah, Salt Lake City is the busiest right now, apart from over here, which New York is always has towers on. I've never flown in or in or out of New York, so maybe that'll be next on my list or something. A future video or stream. Other than that, I'm gonna go grab something. I'm gonna go ahead and let this notify the tower that I'm going to be offline for now. I'll just have it here in the, I'll just have it here in a wing view or something. Go ahead and let him know. That, and we'll wait for a response so that we know that he confirms it. So, alright, so I'm gonna go AFK here, and let's play some music. It's not, I'm probably gonna be gone for too long, so I'm gonna go grab something, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Go ahead and I'm going to keep the music rolling here. Something to listen to while we're in this flight. some San Holo, one of my favorite artists. Alright, we're almost reaching flight level 340. Keep on going up here, and go ahead and bring the Mach to 0.74. Probably actually increase at this. Yeah, we'll bring it up. 0.79. That will get us there faster.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Alright, almost at the Twin Falls location. That's going to be our last waypoint for our entire departure, and we have reached our cruising altitude before Twin Falls, so go ahead and get the heading set up here just in case. Oop. Why is it supposed to go 340? I'm a little bit above, but that's fine. We could always bend down a little bit. So already automatically set our altitude at 2992, which is perfect. So we're gonna descend down a little bit here. I guess tampering with the system while it was automatically doing its thing did not plans. That's fine. Alright, other than that, we are set up. We're going up to... Should be going
Alex, Center Green, the American 2185, we'll see flight level 330.
American 2185, Salt Lake Center, squawk 6025.
2225, American 2185.
American 2185, 6025, squawk 6025, 6025.
Alright, 6025, American 2185.
Salt Lake Center, good evening, Delta 4326, 14600 for 230.
Delta 4326, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
360, Delta 4326.
Beacon. Sacramento.
Southwest 541, stay,
Battle.
disregard.
Flight plan. Vancouver. People going to Vancouver. Seattle. People going to Seattle. More people loading up at Salt Lake. Got our departure buddy there, Southwest 541, which departed behind us. Salt Lake. He's going down to Phoenix. We are going to Portland.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
This guy going. Yeah. Oh, he probably came over a top. See if there's any more. We got Indianapolis.
American 12, correction, American 2185, ready contact 20 miles southwest of Battle Mountain, viewer.
mean, I'm pretty sure he said American, but...
Salt Lake Center, good evening. That's Southwest 416, 92 miles south of Milford, VOR funnel 330.
Well.
That's Southwest 416, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, Fox 6063.
6063, Southwest 416.
Oh, here he is. Oh, well, while it's quiet from me, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, because that's where I went during my AFK, and I have something to eat during this flight because I haven't ate anything yet all day. So I have my mic muted and have the music playing. I'll still be here and listening to the ATC.
Salt Lake Center, Air National Cargo 412 Heavy, making a flight level 11,000.
National Cargo 412 Heavy, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain 504 Dildo.
Roger, climb maintain flight level 400 for Air National Cargo Heavy.
Good evening, Salt Lake Center, Delta 1611 with you, that's level 320.
Delta 1611, Salt Lake Center, down. Delta 1611, press the ident button on your transponder.
Yeah, what's this spot for Delta 1611?
Delta 1611, radar contact 16 miles east of the Night and Viewer. Cross Spain and maintain 16,000, Salt Lake, altimeter 3907.
Spain at 16,000, Delta 1611. Center Air France 1789 with you. Leaving 11,000, climbing flight level 230.
Air France 1789, Heavy, Salt Lake Center. Roger, climb maintain flight level 380.
Climb maintain 380, Southwest. Air France 1789.
And Center, requesting Southwest 541, just to avoid some rough weather. Can we get a direct Bryce Canyon?
Southwest 541, clear 3rd Bryce Canyon.
Direct Bryce Canyon, Southwest 541, thank you very much. Sorry, you're leaving Westjet 580, but 40 south of Milford.
Westjet 580, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, same altitude.
Apologies, flight level 310.
Westjet 580, roger.
What cam would you like? I have the cockpit cam. Do you want that, or do you want the wing view?
And Frank 1789, heavy radar contact level.
Center, this is speedbird 1324, currently at flight level 166, cleared for 123.
Speedbird 1224, Salt Lake Center, roger. Turn right direct, Twin Falls, I'm maintain level 300.
This is the cam that you wanted?
Turn right, Twin Falls, flight level 300, speedbird 1224.
It's loud.
Southwest 416, cross frenzy at maintain 15,000, Salt Lake, call perimeter 2977.
Frenzy at 15,000, copy that, Southwest 416.
That is my beautiful Alaska Airlines 737. However, I do want the 2016 version, I just never got around to downloading it.
Salt Lake Center, request 1611.
Delta 1611 already gave you descent, cross band 16,000, Salt Lake, call perimeter 2977, pay attention.
Right, sorry, 16,000, 1611.
Southwest 416, vacating flight level 330.
Southwest 416, thanks for the call. With 580 cross frenzy, you had to maintain 15,000, Salt Lake altimeter 2977.
15,000, frenzy, WestJet 580.
Salt Lake Center, Frontier 1547 is with you, climbing through flight level 1604230.
Frontier 51547 Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain 370 flight. Frontier 1547.
Alright, I'm gonna go in the cockpit real fast just to check my systems real quick.
370.
Climb 370,
good.
Frontier 1547.
Good to me. I need to do something real fast, so I'm just gonna put on the standby for like for a few seconds. How long before I land? I'll actually pull that up right now. Let me go ahead and switch scenes here real fast. I can alt tab into my game, pull up my bat spy, and we will be able to have that. Now,
American 2185, cross maintain 17,000, Salt Lake altimeter 2977.
17,077, American 2185.
Still got ways to go. We're almost halfway. We're Alaska 3852, so we're almost there. Almost at the halfway mark. I wouldn't say we're almost there. Once we get halfway, so this is roughly an hour and 40-minute flight from Salt Lake City to Portland, and we're about halfway right now, so we're almost there. We're getting there. Now, how long before we land? Let's see if there is a... So we expect to land at Portland in 0200 hours, 0234 hours Zulu time. So we still got a little bit of time. We still got roughly an hour left. Our estimated arrival into Portland. So
like Center
yeah,
International
ways to
Cargo
go.
412 heavy, we're gonna step away for 5 minutes.
National Cargo 412 heavy, approved. Southwest 541, leaving my airspace to the stop, off Turkey Center, offline, radar service 10-8, change approved.
Over to Unicom, 2.8, thank you very much for service, and you have been answered.
Delta 1611, contact Salt Lake approach 124.3.
Looks like they 1611, have to do.
we updated almost halfway.
Frontier Flight 1547, clear for Bryce Canyon.
Could you repeat for Frontier 1547?
Frontier Flight 1547, clear for Bryce Canyon.
Is that Bravo Charlie Echo for Frontier 1547?
Frontier Flight 1547, affirmative. Bravo Charlie Echo, Bryce Canyon.
Roger that, direct Bravo Charlie Echo, Frontier 1547.
Southwest 416, contact those of Earth 124.3.
24-3, good day, Charlie, 416.
Go in here and check the FMC real fast, see what got here. So Jatba. See how far out that is. Still got ways away. Still got ways away to go. So 210 nautical miles left. Still got a long time in here.
Salt Lake Center. International cargo for 1280.
Okay, thanks for the call.
If we get in San Francisco online, maybe we could do another flight after this San Francisco. New York has tires online, but they don't have any pilot. Well, they have some pilots over there, but much. Maybe we'll be able to do a flight from Portland to San Francisco after this. I am using a joystick. I'm not using a control, I'm using a joystick, and I'm using my G27 racing pedals as rudders.
All aircraft hazardous weather information convected 6 Met, 1 Western, 2 Western, 3 Western, valid until 0355, Zulu affecting areas of Arizona, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Available on high watch flight service frequency upon frequency on request.
Alright, looks like we have just hit the, like we are now halfway Portland.
Watch just 580 Salt Lake Center.
We are half the distance from Portland now. We've just, as from I could tell from VatSpy, we are literally smack in the middle between our destination and our departure. We have all of our lights on, so when nighttime comes around, I'm pretty sure we're going to arrive there, arrive pretty late. We're expected to hit the next waypoint, which is top of descent, which isn't really a waypoint, it's just there to tell us that's going to be our top of descent roughly, but expected to get there shortly. We're at 0200 hours of Zulu, so we got a few more minutes. Fun check down here. So we passed Twin Falls. We're now at
2185 heavy contact, Solid Express 124.3.
Top of descent here.
24.3, American 2156 Alpha.
PA 0200 8 Zulu.
Delta 4326. LA Center offline, registered 10 minutes, frequency change group.
Okay, frequency changing for 4326. Good night.
This is just on the southwest of the one, good evening, requesting no close houses on the Central 230.
That's Office 221, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain, follow 250.
I'm gonna take the call to find it, so let's take a look.
Turn on anti-ice. I just forget to turn the anti-ice. I don't see how it affects us. I think that simulation is turned off in my settings by default. But, yeah. Fine. Alright, so, we're just gonna pick up on our legs here. Gonna see, yeah, so we're planning for 2-8 right. We're gonna get the setup now. That way we don't have to worry about it on our approach. However, it can change. Find out. Look over here to our, not Portland ground, Portland approach for 2-8
Salt
right.
Lake Center, Delta 50 with you at flight level 350.
Delta 50, Salt Lake Center, squawk 6030.
Wait, 3, we're gonna see blocks here. 3. And the localizer for runway 28 right is 111.
Delta 50, could you repeat the squawk code for us?
Delta 50, squawk 6030.
Oh, 111. Oh,
6030 in the box, Delta 50.
111.3 is going to be the localizer for runway 28 right. And all we gotta do if we get switched over, if a tower gets on at Portland, all we have to do is just switch the frequency down here to something else, to the runway 28 left frequency. But Most likely we're going to be 28 right.
Negative, this all Center March for the 5 flight level 280, we are both at gates on miles to the west of behind the fuel.
That's aircraft calling, stay close on.
That's March 45 2.
Mirage 425, so like 7 squawk 6076.
March 45.
It's really hard to understand.
Salt Lake Center, Alaska 2213, flight level 360.
On top of 50 radar contact, 14 miles north of the Wild Horse being one.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look at our arrival as well.
Alaska 2213, Salt Lake Center, squawk 6052.
Yeah, so...
Computer 5T going in the back.
What's that?
American 21, this is...
Got Gerard, I think, is...
Struck cargo 412 heavy in my airspace at South LA Center offline radar search terminated, fix change through.
Okay, so this is changing for International Cargo 412 Heavy, thank you, sir.
we're about to get switched out of this guy's airspace here shortly, so we'll get Unicom ready. Get that ready to switch over. So we got Jotba, which we're expected to cross at 240. Let's see if that's already, probably already configured. Yep, 240, Jotba. So we are all set for that. Then we cross Hood at 9,000. See if that's, I'm pretty sure that's already set. Well, Hood, oh, it's 15,000. Okay, and then from 15,000 we'll descend down to 8,000, I believe. So BL, where's BL running?
Score 25 radar contact, 66 miles south of the...
Schaefer. Okay, we're gonna have to descend lower than 15,000 if we're gonna make the 6,700 for Schaefer, because...
Alaska 2213 radar contact, 56 miles east of the Mighty BOR.
Yeah, we'll probably cut the descent. Oh, let's see what the distance. So 10 nautical miles. Got 4, so 14 nautical miles.
1547, Albuquerque Center offline radar search terminated, fix change cruise.
Albuquerque Center, so I'm worried about that. Now we're gonna get ready to switch
1547 radar search terminated, fix change cruise. Southwest 321, climb maintain level 270. Delta 50, traffic 12 o'clock, 20 miles, opposite direction, Alaska 737, flight level 340.
see that traffic. Right up to our nose.
Delta 50, we'll look out for traffic toward 12 o'clock.
Salt Lake Center, Air France 1789 with you, flight level 20, climbing 380. Sorry, we got disconnected. We lost that in.
Air France 1789, heavy, Salt Lake Center, right there.
Yeah, there should be another plane, another traffic coming right here. That's at 4,000. He's flying from Anchorage to Telluride. That's probably higher up.
Air France 1789, heavy radar contact, 6 miles east of the Bonneville Field water, climb maintain flight level 380.
Here he comes here.
Climb maintain flight level 380.
Delta 50. You see him, so there you go. For some reason it's not shown as a Delta.
Delta 50, traffic in sight.
There he goes.
No 50 rough traffic, no longer a factor.
Alright. Be another plane off to our right here. Flight level 400. A little bit higher than us. Alright. Probably get handed off here shortly. Ready. In that other traffic, but that's fine. A little bit further out there. A lot of people call that a near miss. That is not a near miss. That's actually pretty common. I've experienced that in real life where I saw another plane actually fly under.
Roger 425, applies discretion center, maintain 14,000, Jackson Hole, altimeter 2984.
And discretion into 14,000, March 45.
Frontier Flight 1547, leave my airspace to South Albuquerque Center, on flying radar switch to terminate frequency change approved.
Frontier 1547 went to Unicom, thank you.
Waiting to get handed off here. Ooh, Portland approach just came online. That's awesome. Portland approach came online just in time. Amazing. Alright, so we'll wait. We're almost on the edge of his airspace. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna take a flight down to San Francisco. Fun. San Francisco approach is online. Oakland Tower is online, but I don't really fly in Oakland. I don't have scenery for it, so I don't really fly there. Cloud just popped right in front of us. It's been there.
Officer 2213, cross Spain and maintain 16,000, Salt Lake altimeter 2977.
Cross Spain at 16,000 and copy on the altimeter for Alaskan 2213.
Southwest of the one, we have the weather.
We'll listen to the Portland EADT once we get out of this guy's airspace.
On Southwest 221, you're not really in a position to request the approach. That pipe is saying 14,000, altimeter at 2984.
2994, and I didn't get the previous one. Can we expect LSM to 100 over something?
Southwest 221, you can get an approach to expect when you get a little closer, but for now, last discretion's on the 14,000.
As far as discretion, you're sending 14,000, Southwest.
I'll zoom out of the map here, see what our distance is. That is going to be at flight level 240. So we'll probably start our descent here shortly.
Alaska 3852, my airspace to the left, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for Alaska 3852. Thank you and have a great rest of the evening. Alright, we have been cleared over to Unicom. Now that we're over to Unicom, I can now, well right now I'm going to check the Portland ATIS. We're going to do that. So Portland ATIS is frequency 128.350.
2 clouds at 7,000. Temperature 18. 2.9.
We'll wait for this to
altimeter 3009. ILS. Runway 28 right. Simultaneous. ILS. Runway 28 left approach in use. RNAV Yankee and RNAV Zulu may be available upon request. Notices to airmen. Caution parachute operations on Timber's arrival between Vance and Flower. Caution for increased bird activity. KPDX service available. Tower frequency for all runway is 124.35. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information X-ray.
So information is X-ray, so we'll make sure to let the... Hopefully I'll remember to let the...
Portland International Airport 8 is information X-ray. 0053 Wind calm. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Few clouds at 7,000. Temperature 18. 2.9. Altimeter 3009. ILS, runway 28 right, simultaneous. ILS, runway 28 left approach in use. RNAV Yankee and RNAV Zulu may be available upon request. Notices to airmen. Caution parachute operations on Timber's arrival between Vance and Flower. Caution for increased bird activity. KPDX service available. Tower frequency for all runway is 124.35.
Alright, so we got the ATIS for Portland, and that's really all we need right now at this point. We're going to get ready to begin our descent here shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and set this over to the Portland approach one. Crap, didn't do it in time. 12450. 24. Okay, yeah, 124350. So let's see. Like I am the only approach into Portland right now. Yeah. Perfect. We'll go and start the descent at our discretion, which go ahead and do now. We'll get a smooth descent, so it's gonna be 240. Our descent, flight level 240. Don't start there. So perfectly, we could get send out 1,000 feet per I think it's per minute. 1,000 feet per minute. I'm gonna actually put it right there, right under Jatba. Alright, so we're gonna open up our approach chart, or our arrival chart, in Jatba, which is 240. And once we get communications, or right as soon as we're about to contact Portland approach, I'll go and cut the music, because that way I need to actually listen to what he's saying. See what terminal mark at here. Portland ground. I believe the gates at that Alaska parks at is Charlie gates. I think should be Charlie. We'll look it up real fast. Pretty sure it's a Charlie gates. Yeah, it's Charlie. Yep, Charlie Gates is the Alaska Airlines parking at Portland. So that is where we will park. We'll probably go Charlie 12. I think that gate is open. Charlie 12 is one of the open gates. Charlie. We go Charlie. We go. I guess we'll go. I think it's Charlie 5 is actually up. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. A little bit darker. little bit shaky. Winds resting pretty high up here. Anti-ice. We'll keep anti-ice on. Air conditioner and press, that's already set to auto. Altimeter and instruments are set and checked. N1 and AIAS bugs. We already have that stuff. If there's anything like anything popped on yet. Go ahead and continue. Well, that was bad. My gear for some reason came down, but that's fine. Let's see. Hope it's good. Yeah, it's good. That was weird. Why it did that. Kind of scared me. Okay, so... Okay. Go back to the arrival here. And when we go to the arrival, I think it gives us a speed at Jotba, but we'll continue the speed that we're at. At Hood, they want us at 250 knots, which we'll be able to make in time, so fine. Alright, so I'm muting my mic there as he's eating. Don't want to land on an empty stomach because I still have some ways to go, so just ate before we get into the part where I'm gonna have to pay attention. So, other than that, we set our altimeter. That's what we just did. Hold on, mic was muted though. Portland approach is not yet. Well, we're not going to contact him just yet. We're going to contact him shortly though. Once we get probably past. That's a jot, but no. See if it says anything on the chart. Usually it doesn't, but in some charts it does though. Once we get to Soda, we'll so going down Soda, so we got 17,000. A little bit of a steeper descent here, but that's fine. You guys just watch our. Alright, so upon our descent, is going to pull up our checklist here. Open up checklist and get thing here. We're going to start slowing down. We're gonna speed brake up. We're gonna start slowing down to 200. We'll go 280. We're gonna get our descent. Get our descent here. Altimeter set. Engine mode is go around. It's set to go around just in case if we need to do a go around. And we're starting our descent. We're going down to 280. Let's see what Soda is at. Soda is. It doesn't say, but we'll go down to speed of 280 anyway. Rabbit. I don't know exactly what that waypoint called. Call it Rabbit. We're at. I'm bring the speed brake. Crack the speed brake. Rabby is set at 270 and it's down to 13,000, so I'll actually go and set up for that instead. That way we could hit that at least. We'll go down. Once we get past Soda, we'll start going down for 270 knots. And we'll contact approach here shortly. Once we get past Soda, we'll contact approach. A little bit bumpy. Seems like it's a little bit bumpy. A little bit. Alright, so we're on our way down to Rabbit. It's called. We got Portland Center, or Portland Approach online. Looks like we'll make perfect descent time for Rabbit. And Hood is going to be at... We're actually going to probably go down to 9,000. Okay. Let's see progress. Hot soda. So let's see, looks like we'll arrive on time to our destination. And we are still the only arrival. We'll go ahead and tune over to Portland approach 124.35. You know what, maybe we'll actually contact him with the Or wait till we get to Hood. We'll wait till we get to the Hood waypoint. Actually hold at 15,000. We're gonna have to cross Hood at... Actually... We're gonna have to cross Hood at 9,000, so... We'll just continue down to... We'll just continue to... Rabbit at 13,000. And Portland, gonna be right around here. Like the winds are kicking up a little bit. Feels like it. A little bit of wind here. It's a good thing the autopilot's here for us. Alright, we're going to switch over to Portland now. Alright, we're already on there. 124.35, there we go. Over to progress. Let's see, what's our distance? 11 nautical miles out. Portland approach, Alaska 3852 with you descending via the Hood 3 arrival. Currently 11 miles out from the Hood 3 waypoint.
Alaska 3852 Portland approach to the evening. Stand by for 30 seconds.
I will wait 30 seconds, Alaska 3852, thank you. Start slowing up to 250. Q2, we have to cross hood at 250 knots. And go ahead and do just that.
Alaska 3852, now you're in my control range. Say altitude.
Current altitude is 9,600 descending via the hood through arrival. Currently heading for 9,000 for Alaska 3852.
Alaska 3852, radar contact, continue descent via hood through arrival, Portland altimeter 3009, information Yankee. Expect factors for visual and reach right.
I will respect visual for 28 right, and we have the altimeter 3009er, and we'll continue descending via the hood through arrival for Alaska 3852. Thank you. Now we're going to be down to 7,000.
Alaska 3852, after Shafar, proceed direct Lady.
Alright, after Schaffer, we'll proceed direct to Reedy for Alaska 3852. So once we hit Schaffer, it's going to be 6,700. Schaffer. Alright, and we are to cross Schaffer at 210 knots. And do that. We're already slowed down to 250. Go ahead. Set our auto brake so we don't forget that. At to 3. Landing lights we're not going to set on just yet. Flight directors are already set to on. Speed brake is armed. We'll stick with the chart because the FMS is kind of wrong, so that's fine. Safer 6,700. Already got that configured. 210 knots. Go ahead and increase the speed. We passed Mount St. Helens already. I think that's St. Helens. I'm pretty sure that is. Alright. Not St. Helens, is it? No, it's not St. Helens. St. Helens is next to Seattle. What am I talking about? I can't remember what the volcano that was.
Alaska 3852, after Shafar, descend and maintain 6,000.
Alright, after Schaefer will descend and maintain 6,000 for Alaska 3852. We're going to hold here at 6,700 and we're going to send straight down to 6,000, which is Reedy. We'll go and start decreasing our speed. Got the airport in sight. We're cleared down 6,000 for Reedy. We're gonna get our first degree of flaps ready. We decrease our speed to 210 knots. We're going to go and open up our approach for 28 right.
Alaska 3852, the airport is at your 12 o'clock to 5 miles. Report airport in sight.
We have the airport in sight for Alaska 3852.
Alaska 3852, clear the visual on me 1 question, 28 right approach.
Alright, clear for the visual, runway 28 right for Alaska 3852. Continue descending down. Go and pop the first degree of flaps in. Got a visual. And go and continue, yeah. And once we hit Reedy, we'll go ahead and set 111.3 and 283. Okay, perfect. Once we turn on out of Reedy, we'll go and turn on all of our lights and everything. We'll be here in 1.8 nautical miles. Here we go. Go and proceed down to 3,000. Start slowing up our speed. And go and bring down another degree of flaps. Turn on our landing lights, runway turnoffs, and taxi. Also get our wing and wheel well. Make sure our logo light is on. Flight directors are both on. Auto brake is set. Speed brake is armed. Lights are on. Flight directors on. Now we've got gear and flaps, and that we will set when we progress closer and closer towards the runway. So we got OMZ, which is 2,900. Set that. In pretty good time right now. So we got visual on our runway that we're going to be heading in for, and once we get closer to, you know what, we're going to go ahead and actually hold up here at 4,000. Try to catch the glide. Go ahead and turn on the VOR lock, or VOR and then it will turn us on to our path, and it should set us up for our glide slope. So I was going to get the Portland ground part up here. We'll go and set approach, and that will line us with the glide slope. We'll go and start slowing up 200 to 200 knots. Here we go, the autopilot's just aligning us. Up to 190. 108. 170. Gonna bring down another degree of flaps. We'll go 5 flaps. Once we hit 10, we're gonna set gear down. So once we pass 2,500, we'll set gear. I'm slowing it down. And we'll go ahead and set the gear. Set the flaps. Do more flap.
Alaska 3852, wind calm, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Runway 28 right, clear to land for Alaska 3852. Start getting our final degrees of flaps down here. Landing checklist. Here in flaps, down 3 green. Flaps are almost set. We'll go and set them now to flaps full. And flaps are 30, flaps 30, 40, and we got green light. Once we're done, we'll go and do this checklist, which is landed. So we'll go ahead and say that we are landing. Get ready here to release the autopilot shortly. Go and turn the WXR off and go ahead and set the heading in case we need to do a go around, which I doubt it. Winds are calm, so I don't need that. Here's the outside view. Portland outside view. Wing views. Probably get a replay of this, so I don't want to be in that for too long. Alright. Lights are on. Yep, there's that weather change that we got. Random weather changes that we get whenever getting near the airport. Random weather changes randomly. We'll go ahead and release auto throttle. We'll go ahead and take control of the plane. We have control of the plane. Back up on that glide.
500.
We still got 2 whites, 2 reds. We're gonna get on the glide slope on our display. Gonna try and maintain around 150 knots. Still on that glide, just getting a little bit below it. That's fine. Still getting below that glide. At this point in time, it won't really matter. We're over. For the callouts.
30, 20, 10.
Right, cut the power. Floated a little bit, but that's fine. And we're down. Go and throw in the reversers. Reversers are set. Alright, 60 knots, we'll release. We'll go and turn off here. I believe it's Alpha 5 that we're turning off on 2 now. Alright, good landing. That was a pretty good land. Floated a little bit, but that's fine. So we're on Alpha 6, I believe, actually. Alpha 6. Yeah, Alpha 6.
Alaska 3852, grid comes report clearance. Text to gate via your discretion.
Alright, we'll text to the gates via our discretion, and we'll be on our way. Thank you for your ATs tonight, and have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Alright, so, since there's no traffic, we have to just taxi to gate of our discretion. So we'll go and turn off the lights here. We got flaps, we got the wings cleaned up. Those off, taxi's on. Let's see. Alright, so, auto brake is off. Now it's off. Auto brake off, position lights, change it back to steady. The light is on. Go ahead and turn that off. Position light steady, speed brake is down, flaps are up, and taxiing to the gate. Doesn't really land 28 right, we're going all the way around to the Charlie gates. That's where Alaska parks. And pretty good landing. I'm happy with the landing. I'm definitely going to save the replay, and then we'll go back and review it and check it from outside view and everything. So I'm pretty happy with it. We'll stay here on taxiway. We're on Kilo right now. I'll actually turn on Tango. And this is freeware scenery as well, in case anybody was wondering. This is freeware, very nice freeware. I'm very happy with this freeware. It's very good quality for freeware. I believe it was by Mr. X, and he is known for his amazing sceneries. So we're gonna taxi Tango to the gates. Be right around the corner up here to our left. This is Southwest Park, and Alaska's right on the other side. Not gonna log out of Vatsim just yet. Once we get to the parking space and we shut down, we'll log out of Vatsim. We're gonna take a left here. And Alaska parking is down there. See some planes down there. And let's see if we get the gate that we were talking about. I think I said Charlie 5 was the gate that I'm playing for. That was a pretty good approach. Pretty good flight all around. Pretty good departure. Pretty good approach. Pretty happy with that flight. Even though we didn't get full ATC, but still a good flight. Close out of that. And once we get to gate for shutdown, I believe Charlie 5 is open. Maybe. Find out. Once we get there. That gate is open, but the one in between these two are open as well. I believe that is Charlie 5. So we've got Charlie 11, Charlie 9, Charlie 7. So yeah, Charlie 5 was the one that was open. That's the one that we planned for. So we'll go right on in there, and this guy's gonna marshal us in. So Charlie 5 identified. We'll go and start slowing down. We're going to go and shut off our tax light so we don't blind the crew. Our turn. Mellow the turn out a little bit now. See if his animations. Yep, there we go. Perfect. His animations do work. He will marshal us in accurately, so tell us when to stop. A little bit to the left. We're about on the line. Sometimes it, there we go. And once he crosses the two sticks, that's when we stop. Right there. Alright. So we'll go ahead and set the parking brake. Go and get the ground power. And go and turn off the fuel pumps. Go and turn the pitot heats off. We'll go and parking brake is already on. Left fuel control we can now cut off, and right fuel control we can cut off. The gate's gonna attach. Emergency exit lights. We don't need to really do that, but you know, we'll just do that as it is. Don't really need to worry about that. Window heats can now also come. And we've arrived. So that's basically the flight. A pretty fun flight. That was actually pretty good. Comms were really good through there. I'm pretty happy with it. I could see how we were off. Yeah, we're off to the left. All of it, but that's fine. I mean, the gate's going. The gate's going through us, but we're fine. We're not gonna combust. Other than that, that's really the flight. Thankfully, we didn't crash like our last stream. Last stream, we did end up crashing. Our games ended up crashing, and that was pretty depressing. So let's go ahead and shut off the lights here. We're gonna set off the anti-collision wing. We'll leave the wheel well on. Position, we'll keep it at steady. Logo, we're gonna keep on as well. Other than that, pretty good flight. I'm happy with it myself. So that's going to be the flight for tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I won't have anything to do, and I'll be able to do the Friday night op in Salt Lake City, and we'll see where all the traffic is going to. We'll try to follow a majority of the traffic out of Salt Lake City to whether it's here, Seattle, Los Angeles, which probably will be Los Angeles. But other than that, I'm going to end the stream here, and hopefully everybody enjoyed. That was a fun flight.